The second game in the best of 5 series takes place on Frost. To the top left we have First. He's down one map, as he already lost the first map. And starting to the top right we have Huyn. Huyn with the victory there, playing it once again with a very early third hatch at the gold expansion and really making it work there. It's the second game that he already won against First on Habitation Station, because they played another best of 3 earlier this day. First really trying whatever he can, but the problem for him seems to be that he just doesn't find an answer to Huyn's style. And Huyn, like this, I'm a little bit like repeating myself here, like a broken record, but Huyn is in such great shape these days. It's absolutely insane. It's pretty crazy to see how well he's currently performing, not only online but also offline. Interestingly enough, we have now once more that early probe scout of First, really trying to find out what Huyn is doing. On a map like this, we might just as well see another double hatch before pool. It's something that he really loves to do. So going in, and he gets the perfect scouting information. And this time we actually have him spawning or starting with a forge. So if Huyn goes for a double hatch before pool, he's going to get cannoned. He's most likely going to get cannoned either way. The hatch is there, and I would be very surprised to not see a pylon. Because at this point, First is basically like looking at this game and is like, dude, I'm done with you. You're going into your greedy openings every single time, and I start with the gateway. If I start with a forge, I can just cannon your ass, and then you will lose at least one of your bases. And that might happen. Ah, he's spotted, and he gets the double pylon off anyways. This is one of those deadly positions that you can cannon on a map like Frost. It's so super scary, guys. Here comes the spawning pool. He wanted to go for the double hatch before pool, I'm pretty sure. But here's the spawning pool already. And the cannon is going to be built in just a second. There it is. But all of those drones immediately committed. He knows that he's going to need them. Another pylon already on the low ground. It's actually a cannon that he's building there. He's going to lose all of those 2 pylons. He's going to lose that probe up there maybe as well. And, well, with the pylons gone, I don't think that he has a chance of making that work any longer. Nope, doesn't really look like it. Builds another one on the low ground, but to be honest with you, Huyn's reaction was perfect. It was... Oh! Like, I don't know about that any longer. Well, he gets like one harvester kill, gets another one maybe, but the cannon is down, and another pylon being attacked. Yeah, gets the cancel. Huyn, I mean, this guy he's crazy. The perfect reaction by Huyn, the immediate pull on those harvesters, and Huyn really pulling this off once again. We have him currently with 18 to 18 harvesters, but it is 2 bases against, well, only 1. We have now finally a cannon being built over there. Of course, there's a lot of mining time lost, like, don't get me wrong. First committed 2 of his probes to this. Huyn had to defend with a lot of his harvesters. He also lost 1 harvester here, but the resources lost, as you can see, heavily in favor of First, since he also had to cancel a couple of buildings, which you see right there. Those 2 photon cannons are also going to die. That's another 300 minerals that he's going to lose there. So the defense by Huyn, absolutely spectacular once again, and he's just now droning up. The one thing that Huyn already knows is that there is no potential for First to be aggressive. Nothing. There's nothing First can do. Huyn knows very well that there is nothing at the top left right now. With all those minerals that First committed to this attack, he must have a delayed nexus. He does not have a gateway. He has a very late tech. So the only thing that Huyn has to do is now take his third base and just drone. It's the only thing that he needs to do. And he knows that. He knows that there is no way that First has units in the game. And that's going to be the case for quite some time. So this is all that he has to do, and that's exactly what he does. He's just droning like a madman, and he's already ahead in harvesters. He's on 2 bases. He will have the third base in just a little bit. 2 queens for the saturation. He's gonna get a great start. If you look right now at just the overall supply, doesn't really tell you the tale. It's really how far ahead Huyn already is, because he can now play super greedy. He knows there is no pressure. There's nothing that can happen to him. Usually as a Zerg player you are always wondering, can I build harvesters? Do I have to build my army up? Do I have to really deal with an aggression, with like some kind of damage that's coming in my way soon? And the answer is no. Huyn doesn't have to deal with that at all. So he can just drone up, doesn't have to do anything else. 43 against 30 harvesters already, and this is just gonna increase this gap between the 2 of them. The Stargate is now being placed down, but as you can see, the third base is already there. The Roach Run is being built now. The Overlord Can make his way into the main base if he wants to. Speed has been started. Huyn has all the time in the world right now. And for first, it's a very dire situation. I mean, how is he going to salvage it? He's trying to do that with a Stargate. He's trying to just move across the map with his Phoenixes and do some damage at the front. He has this set up. Huyn could even go into a simple Roach push, into a push with maybe a Roach Hydra if he decides to go straight into the lair tech, which we haven't seen yet. So at this point, we have him with a few additional Overlords, but even with a couple of Roaches just poking at the front, that could already do some damage, and that's exactly what he seems to be doing. 5 Harvesters being built there, and I really like the decision to go into a bit of a ninja expansion at the bottom right. The Overlord might have seen the probe, but he doesn't see the expansion just yet. So if he missed that, if he doesn't know that there is a base, then that might be exactly what First needs to do. Because First has to take risks. Yes, this might kill him. Yes, it might leave him in a position where he doesn't have the resources that he needs to get unit out there. But does he have a choice? I don't think so. He has to take some kind of risk. He has to have some kind of success right now. And that's one of the few things that he can do. Just say, I'm trying to sneak another base in. If that works, if I have a chance to actually, like, get a base that he doesn't know about, I might be able to just hold, I might win it in the end, but as of now, of course, he's very far behind. Losing the Stalker here is just going to add to this. Zerglings are streaming across the map. There are not a lot of force fields available. Not a lot basically means none, because there is no single sentry, so he cannot pull his force fields down. Huyn is even supply blocked now that the Phoenixes are starting to take down his Overlords. 5 Overlords are building on the other hand, and well, there we go. The Lings are streaming in, and he's just gonna kill everything here. At least he's gonna kill that wall. The Harvester's already dying. Bam, the Zerglings are in. They take down the photon cannons. And even with a photon overcharge being an option, this is not going to happen. Huyn with a 2-0 against First, taking a 2-0 lead in the best of 5 series against his opponent here at the ZOTAC Cup season finals.